Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle and I have another build video for you guys, and this time is something a little bit different. It's more like a fun build, but in the same time it's actually working, and it's a VATS focus heavy gunner. I will show you what kind of hilarious stuff you can do with this build. Like at this moment I equipped, just to show you how fun this build is, regular crafted auto grenade launcher. And look at that, look what you can do with this build. I just need to get in range for this Scorchbeast. And first I was thinking it will not be possible to even make this heavy gunner work like that. And someone was asking me if I can do a VATS focus heavy gun. Look at that, you see? See those hits on this Scorchbeast? I fire the grenade, let's get there with a delay. But it will get there, and it's doing damage. That's the most hilarious thing that you can do. The only downside, it's very easy to kill yourself. And actually, to do not respect my character, as you can think it's my main, it's not quite my main. I on public test server. I'm recording it there because changes I do on public test server does not affect my main, and I do not need to spend level ups to actually do the changes. But let's go for some more common enemies like super mutants. And no, this build is not like focus on explosive. Those explosives are just for fun. Obviously, standard weapons are much better. Then I have this Bloodied Gatling gun with less VATS AP cost. And as well, I have 50 cal with less VATS AP cost. And this one comes with a VATS hit chance. Then it's like a perfect role for a VATS focus heavy gunner. And I have as well this Medic's grenade launcher just for laugh, and we'll use it later. Let's go for Bloodied 50 cal. What is good with that usually the VATS focus heavy guns are very easy to get and very cheap. And I can do headshots no problem with this set. That's additional benefit of using heavy guns. Not everyone know about it, but heavy guns tend to have a really good accuracy in VATS. I don't know why. And I have twisted muscles, then you can see that my accuracy without power armor and outside of VATS is really bad. But in VATS, there is no problem. Look at that. And look at my AP regeneration. I don't have AP refresh gear on me. I don't, but thanks to herbivore, yeah, with this build you really want to go herbivore or full set of AP refresh. Either thing work. Look at that. I have like no problem to deal with them. I have no problem with AP, everyday usage. Oh. Yeah, I have only problem if they kill me, but yeah, it will be on live servers from Tuesday. The auto health regeneration from Speed Demon and Life Giver is removed, then you will die if you don't pay attention to your health. Then yeah, I will most likely be using much more of the vampire weapon, as Bloodied is good for damage. But it's actually one hit. It's actually one bullet to kill a super mutant in VATS. With those criticals, it's crazy. Bloodied is a lot of damage, but I can spend a little bit more bullets and actually get this health regen from vampire. Like, it's not a problem if you need to spend 250 cal rounds to kill super mutant instead of one. And about the vampire. With this particular build, actually using a Medic's heavy gun will be even better than using a vampire heavy gun. But that's because you have crit every second shot. And now I'm using the Gatling gun. And look at that, no problem. One hitting as well. It's good accuracy, because unyielding gear is boosting a lot my perception. And I can basically kill like everything. My AP is back in no time. And if you need to know how to make your AP go back in no time, that's actually quite expensive, but unless you have a gear that give you AP refresh, the company tea is the way to go. If I will be on the team, then Labrador tea will be enough, but there is no one on public test server in this moment. Therefore, I'm by myself on one-person team. Therefore, I do not have any benefits from strength in numbers, and I have 20 AP regen this could go higher if I will have teammates. This resistance AP regen from Company Tea, and Company Tea lasts 1 hour. Oh, just quickly, if you do not have a recipe for Company Tea, it's in here on Superior Sunset Farm. It's pinned to the board in the basement. And if you need ingredients, you will need to craft Labrador tea. If you do not have recipe for Labrador tea, you need to go to Ray Clay's bunker, and it will be, I think, in the kitchen. Just look for a note. It's not like a standard recipe. It's just white note. You need to pick it up from the table. And I promise to show you this fun weapon. Medic's Grenade Launcher. 1 hit. It's actually good in VATS, even though it's not Bloodied. It's Medic's, but look at that. Look at Grenade Launcher versus Super Mutants. I shouldn't be aiming for head. That's a bad idea. You do not aim for head with explosive. Always aim for torso. It's working much better for whatever reason. Okay, for torso, and it's 1 hit. Look at that, like torso is doing way more damage than headshot in case of grenades and missile and stuff like that. And I have this medic effect, and it's actually working. You can see that I'm healing. When my crit is charged, I'm healing. It broke. Look at that crit. And I have healing. I have healing with a grenade launcher, and I can one-shot all of them. Almost 2 of them in 1 hit. And straight after reload, sometimes can fire 2 grenades at once instead of 1 grenade. Then that's additional bonus, I guess. The only problem, you cannot really fire too close to yourself, or you can damage yourself a lot. Okay, let's try to drop some Scorchbeasts with VATS. This Scorchbeast in VATS. I have enough VATS to drop a Scorchbeast. What's wrong with this guy? And one more fun, bizarre action with Grenade Launcher and the Scorchbeast. Okay, Scorchbeast is in here. Start firing. Look at that. Let's unload the full clip. You see that? Flying Scorchbeast killed with a Grenade Launcher without running out of VATS. And it's a crafted Grenade Launcher. That's important to notice. It's a crafted one. It's nothing special. Crafted Grenade Launcher. It's fun. It's expensive ammo, but it's really fun to use. Okay, now some details about this build. You already know about the T, that is pretty much required unless you have proper armor. I don't. I just have some random unyielding with a lot of resistance. It's a secret service, then that's good, although there's no AP refresh on any of those pieces. Shielded jumpsuit, I'm using that because I need extra luck to have crit every second shot, and it's actually amazing with a heavy guns, especially if you are not using stealth. About backpack, I recommend for this build either armor-plated backpack or a refrigerated backpack to keep your food for longer. One of those two is recommended for this build. About the weapons I already showed you, but generally you are looking for anything that will be VATS enhanced, and especially pay attention to medics and vampire. You will have a lot of fun of them. About explosive, if you will get like a 2-shot grenade launcher, oh, this, like a 2-shot is hilarious with this build. If you will find a 2-shot and you can use it in VATS, try it. It's way better than any other 2-shot weapon in VATS. It's actually the only useful 2-shot that I see at this moment. If you will get something like that, but 2-shot, this is crafted, but look for 2-shot. It's usually, people sell it really cheap, and it's amazing. Of course, the full build will be linked in the description if you need a build planner. Now about the mutation, it's a standard stuff, adrenaline reaction, bird bones, eagle eyes. It's like not standard for heavy gunner, but in this case we have VATS and crit focus, then eagle eyes is awesome. Egghead, empath. Empath is actually worth it if you are on a team. I'm not in this moment, then I have only negative, no positive, but I'm running class freak. Then it's fine. This doesn't show effect of the class freak, but class freak work on negative effect of empath, then I'm taking only couple % extra damage. Herbivore, that's required if you want to use the T or other easy to get AP refresh food, then herbivore is recommended in this case. Herd mentality, this gives you this extra luck that you need to get a crit every second shot you really want it. Even if you play solo, just on a solo team yourself, herd mentality still give you +2 to your special. Marsupial, Scully Skin for tanking, Spin Demon, and Talons and Twisted Muscle. That's if I want to use my unarmed weapon. It does not affect VATS at all. The only downside is this -1 agility. It's -1. It's just the values shown in here sometimes glitch out and does not incorporate class freak like it should. Like on those, you can see effect of the class freak, and here you cannot, but it's working. Class freak is working on all those negative effects. Then therefore I can run unarmed when I need, and I can go full blast heavy gunner VATS when I want to. Now about the special. It's very interesting special. It's not standard for a heavy gunner. I do not recommend you to change your build for that if you already have a good build, but if you are starting something new, like you want to start a new character, this is really fun way to do it. And under strength, we have heavy gunner to boost the heavy guns like a 50 cal, but if you'll be running explosive with this build, don't use heavy gunner perks, they do not boost explosives. Go for some carry weights, maybe blocker, maybe some reload speed and stuff like that. You don't need heavy gunner perks if you are using explosives. Then concentrated fire, obviously it's VATS build. Fireproof, as I'm running only 2 endurance, and fireproof is like the key. Then we have strength in numbers and tenderizer under charisma, although tenderizer can be swapped for something like inspirational in most cases, because this extra experience will be needed. This extra damage is not needed unless you fight some bosses. Then we have intelligence, it's just 6, nerd rage and rank 3 demolition expert. Unless you are not using explosive, then you can swap it for a first aid or whatever else you will need at the moment. I'm running nerd rage and demolition expert, and even regular grenade launcher is killing in 1 hit. Now agility, that's the important one. We have action boy, we really need this AP refresh, because heavy weapons are really heavy on your action points. Then action boy is awesome in this case. I have through hiker to carry more of the food. I have gunfu adrenaline, because adrenaline from Tuesday supposed to be working, then max out rank of the adrenaline, and dodgy. That's the best defensive perk for this build, because we have a lot of AP, we have a lot of AP regeneration, and whatever dodgy cost us is back in couple seconds. Then it's really good to improve survivability without power armor, and it's just one perk card that gives a lot of defense. Then luck is very high because it's VATS focus build. We have 14 luck, we have bloody mess, class freak, star genes, critical savvy. That's unusual perk for heavy guns, but awesome for crits. You have crit every second shot with this build and with enough luck, and this build provides enough luck. And here either good with salt, or if you have like refrigerated backpack, you can swap it for serendipity. Serendipity is your best defensive choice just after dodgy. Then if you have serendipity and dodgy and you put refrigerated backpack instead of armor plated backpack, I don't have refrigerated backpack, then I cannot use it, you will have insane tankiness with this build. And just to show you under legendary perks, there is nothing, I'm not cheating, I'm not using any legendary perks whatsoever. Then it's the same as you can have on the live version, because at this moment public test server and live game version, the only difference will be that on the live game version will not get legendary perks, everything else is the same. Then this build is exactly the same. I definitely have a lot of fun with this build and making it and using it. That's actually an amazing build and it really works. Thank you for the suggestion to try it, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this crazy build that actually works. And as always, thank you a lot for watching and see you guys in the next one.